ReneeTv, and this is the place to be happy, whole, and healthy. So I am on a journey to live a healthier lifestyle. I am 70% plant-based, and I do eat about 30% fish. I'm not pescatarian, but I do still eat fish. So this Cobb salad is with a twist. And by twist, I mean there is no chicken breast, there's no bacon that's in the traditional Cobb salad. But what we're going to start with is some fresh fruits. We're going to have some strawberries in this salad. We're going to have some blueberries in here. We're going to have some apple. And then for our protein, we're going to have some black beans. We're going to have corn. We're going to have avocado and tomato. So we're going to have a really, really decent salad. So if you are interested in getting a little healthier and trying out some of the plant-based community recipes, stay tuned. And if you do eat meat, just add your chicken on top and crumble your bacon on top. That's the only thing that's going to be missing. I am going to be making a Dijon dressing, and I'll go over that with you. So we are going to start with just this is the Good and Gather brand by Target, and this is the Italian blend. It has romaine lettuce in it, and it has radicchio. I may be mispronouncing that, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to get that in here. Start out with that bed of lettuce in the bowl. And what I like about this is you have leftovers. It's basically no cooking. So this is a Sunday and it's pretty relaxed today, so I'm not going to be doing much cooking. So I feel like the family can enjoy this, and we may end up ordering a vegetarian pizza later. So we're going to start out with some apple. I have rinsed 2 gala apples. You can use whatever apple you like. I have taken out the core, and I'm just going to give it a rough chop just for time's sake. So like I said, this is 2 small gala apples. If you see me going back there, I just have a little compost bowl to put everything in. Or if you don't have a compost, you can just have a little bag. It makes cleanup a breeze. When you have a little plastic bag that you got from the store, you can reuse your Target bags. Put all your little trash in it when you're cooking. So clean as you go. But I'm super excited today about this Cobb salad. This is my first time, you guys, trying it without chicken. And the other twist is, I know some people may say that it's not the traditional Cobb salad, because I think the traditional Cobb salad probably has the lettuce, the tomatoes, the avocado. I'm not certain that it has the black beans and corn. It's kind of going over into a Mexican blend, but hey, a girl's got to do what she has to do to get this salad packed with nutrients. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put our apple in a bowl, trying to just get everything out of the way. These 2 small gala apples, and you can chop it however you like. All right, next I have washed these strawberries, and I am just going to attempt to cut these like on a slant. You know, like when you go to a restaurant, I want to say Longhorn has this mixed green salad, and they oh, that's another thing. I do want to add some pecans. So I have some pecans. Let me just do maybe like a handful of pecans, just to, because when I went there, they had this strawberry vinaigrette. It was delicious. And they had like mandarins in it, I want to say. They had like some blueberry, not blueberry, but blue cheese crumble in the salad. And that strawberry vinaigrette, chef kiss. Like, that is a really good salad. I don't know if some people like berries or fruit in their salad. I happen to be one of those that like fruit. I like nuts. Just makes for a tasty and interesting salad. The one thing, guys, that I do not have in this salad today is going to be shallots. I normally would put shallots in here, or you can do green onion if you like. You can do red onion if you like. I don't have that today. That's the only thing that I do not have in this salad is the red onion. But it's still gonna be delicious. Still gonna be packed with flavor, packed with nutrients. So the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna get these tomatoes cut, and this is just some regular tomatoes. Just gonna cut that, give it a rough chop. I don't like to put that part of my tomato in there. I normally just cut that off and give this just a rough chop here. And let me know in the comments if this is something that you would try, because I'm all for like one pan dishes. I'm all for like salads, wraps, different things that you could do that don't take a lot of time. I mean, the biggest thing that you're going to find today is that the chopping. And I guess that goes to say, like, when you start eating plant-based, get ready to chop. You know, I do use some canned items sometimes, but when you can do fresh is always best. But hey, if you're a busy mom or a busy individual and you're pressed for time and you don't feel like cooking beans, but if you cook the beans and you season them with some garlic and onion, they tend to come out better. Like sometimes I'll just put them in a crock pot and I'll just put a little liquid smoke in it and let them cook for a while, and they do give it a nice flavor, especially when you do like a plant-based or a Buddha bowl. Gives it a nice flavor. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to put in our tomatoes, and I am going to give this a rinse. Oh, another thing you're gonna need is just measuring spoons. You're gonna need a whisk and a bowl to make our dressing. But I'm just gonna cleanse this chopping board real quick. Always before I get started, I try to get a clean towel in the kitchen. I clean my counters and everything, so when it's go time, all I have to do is start cooking. So let's move this over here so you can see the sauce. And this is pretty much just like I said, if you want to use the blue cheese crumbles, that is really good. If you just want to throw some feta in there, if you want to throw some vegan cheese, some crumbles, vegan crumbles, go right ahead. So basically, this is just like a kind of layered salad. So we've done the tomatoes. We're gonna go in with the berries, and I just like to just make it look so great. And then we're gonna go in with, and by the way guys, this is like a little over a cup of beans, black beans, and this is the Good and Gather brand. Okay, and then we're gonna go in with some corn. And like I said, I like to just use fillers. When you don't have meat, you kind of need some type of veggie to help you stay satiated. Okay, then we're gonna go in with, like to mix up the colors, and go in with the berries on the side, and then we're gonna go in with, this is like I said, 2 very small gala apples. We're gonna go in with these apples, and I mean, there's no way to put it in there. You just put it in there however you like. I just like a decent presentation. And then we're gonna go in with the avocado. I love some avocado. And I just already had this cut. This is one avocado. I find that it's better to just do one avocado so you don't have waste. And I like it fresh. Then we're gonna go in with some pecans on the side. Like literally, we're just filling this salad up with goodness. Okay. And then, got one more in there. And then we have the eggs that I forgot to chop the eggs. Oh my gosh. So we are gonna just grab our knife and we're just gonna chop these eggs, and I just tend to just give it a little chop on the side, and we'll put that in on top. We'll just go through the salad like so. Grab another egg, give it a chop. And this makes for a hearty salad. Like I said, I still do eat eggs and I still do use butter. I haven't gotten off butter. I use a little bit sometimes. Alright, so the next thing we're gonna do is our dressing. So the dressing calls for olive oil. I have avocado oil, so I am substituting it with avocado oil, and I am gonna use about a teaspoon. Okay. And then the next thing is going to be about a fourth, but this is a half a cup. I'm going to go ahead and do a half a cup of Bragg's with the Mother's apple cider vinegar. Then we're going to go in with a little salt. So we're gonna do about a little over a half a teaspoon. So just a little salt. And we're gonna do a little pepper, about the same. I do love some black pepper. I'm gonna put the pepper in there. And then we are going to put in some, I have some onion powder that I want to put in there. Okay. And that's about a tablespoon. And then we are going to go in with about a half a teaspoon of Dijon mustard. This gives it a really great flavor. Well, I'm gonna go with a little bit more. Okay. And then we're gonna just do just a squeeze of honey. And you can use whatever honey you like. I'm just gonna put just a little honey in there. So I think this is probably about a tablespoon. So we're gonna put this in this bowl and we are gonna give it a whisk. Just a simple little whisk. You have your dressing, and then if you want, you can sample it just to see if it's to your liking. And for me, it's still a little bitter. So I do want to put just a little bit more honey in there. Now you can use agave, you can use whatever type of sweetener of your choice. I've heard people even put a little maple in there. So this is still a little bitter for my liking, guys. So I've even put honey in there. I think I'm gonna say use maybe a fourth cup of the Dijon. The Dijon has a strong, distinctive taste. And I think I'm gonna have to end up sweetening this with a little blue nectar agave, just to give it just a little sweetness. I really don't like to add agave and honey in it because I don't want it to be overly sweet, but you know, I don't want it to be bitter either. So the only other thing that we need to do is we're going to check this one more time for flavor. I'm going to give my spoon just a rinse. I'm going to check this sauce and see, our dressing. Another thing, use a little less pepper. This is very, very peppery, very peppery. So I'm gonna have to go in with a little more agave. This is such a sweet, this is beginning to be like a sweeter dressing than I had wanted it to be. But if you don't get the dressing right, like, it throws off the entire salad. So I wanted to try like making my own salad dressings. And guys, it is hit and miss sometimes. You have to add, you can never subtract. So you have to kind of tread lightly with the seasonings. This is a lesson for me today. But I'm super excited that I tried something different, and I didn't just grab a bottle off the shelf. I wanted to try something different. So let's see. Okay. It's okay. It's not great. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna leave this to the side because my family, they're not gonna like this dressing. This dressing has too much pepper, and I think I went a little too heavy on the mustard. So guys, I have plated my salad, and I'm not gonna even hold you. I did not like the taste of that Dijon mustard. Like, it was too peppery. It had too much Dijon mustard, so thank goodness for Hidden Valley. I was trying to do a little salad on my own, but baby, it did not work. So we keep it real and raw over here. And recipes are trial and error. Everything is not gonna come out fantastic the first time. Even something simple as making a salad, like, it did not come out. The salad came out great. Well, it looks great. I'm about to take a bite on camera. But the dressing, I don't like that dressing. I had to add way too much honey, way too much agave, because I was a little heavy-handed with that salt and that pepper. So guys, if you make this recipe and you want to try that Dijon, if you want to try the Dijon recipe, opt for just a little pepper. I mean, just maybe not even a fourth of a teaspoon. Season to taste. Just do a little tiny smidge and a little bit of salt, and maybe like a half teaspoon of Dijon mustard. Don't go heavy like I did, because I have to scrap that dressing. I hate to waste, but that has to go. So without further ado, this is my meatless Cobb salad that I'm super excited about, packed with nutrients. We have black bean, we have corn, we have apples, strawberries, pecans, blueberries, avocado. I mean, my mouth is gonna have a party today. So I'm just gonna go in and see how all the flavors are coming together. Such the exciting part is trying it, guys. So let's see. It is good. I'm so glad I have the Fiji, or is it Fuji, apples in it, because it gives it such a sweetness. Because with the ranch, it's the saltiness, but then with the apple and these strawberries are not as sweet as I would like them. So the apple is compensating for it. Let's get a little bit of the beans and corn. I happen to love black beans and sweet corn. Oh yeah. The avocado is really great. It's ripe, not overly ripe. I'm telling you, this is a great salad. It's quick. The only thing you're gonna find yourself is doing a lot of chopping everything. But once you've chopped everything, you're gonna be glad that you did. I just want to say thank you so much for those of you that tune in, that watch the videos week after week as I'm in this discovery period, learning to cook a little healthier, a little different. It really warms my heart to know that there's someone on the other side of this camera listening, trying different items, and I hope to get better on the channel. I really want to bring in more heartier dishes and full course meals, but I'm trying not to overwhelm myself. I'm just doing a little bit at a time. But I do appreciate you watching. I love you so much. Thank you for tuning in. And I hope you have a great next week. I'm wishing you a life filled with beauty, bliss, and blessings. See you in the next video, guys.